Hey guys, this is Mark. Welcome back to KM Home Buyers Wholesaling. You be the boss. Today we're going to be talking about how you find your cash buyers, which is a big issue and big question. How do you guys like the new merch, by the way? It's a big question that I get asked all the time. It's probably one of the number one questions I get. How do you find cash buyers? That seems like it's the hardest part. So we're going to get into that to a minute. Please take the time to subscribe and leave any comments that you guys might have questions over. Also, I just want to let you guys know our video is going to be dropping 2 times a month. That's all I have time for now. It's going to be the first and third Saturday of every month. Okay, the first and third Saturday of every month, 10 in the morning. Okay, so let's get back to the video. So today we're going to try to talk about and teach you guys how to find cash buyers. You don't know how many times I get called every day from a new wholesaler. It sounds like they just took a course. They teach you go on to Google and Google in cash buyers in your area and call them and find out their criteria. That is the biggest waste of time I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. I wish I could start writing down the schools that are being taught or the people that are teaching these kids, because it's obviously the wrong way. Don't focus your time on cash buyers. It's actually the easiest part of the whole transaction, in my opinion. Okay, so if you go to these courses and they tell you to do that, go into Google. First of all, the people on Google, on their first page of Google, they're spending $10,000 a month. They're not going to want a JV with a beginner wholesaler most of the time, because you're just going to take their buyer from it, and they're going to make pennies on the dollar. So don't go to that route. That's very, very not advised, in my opinion. So let's talk about how you can get a cash buyer. Okay, how do you find cash buyers? The easiest way for me to find cash buyers is to get a property signed from the seller at the right price, at the right ARV, and a good house at a good price for a cash buyer. That's the easiest way to find them, in my opinion. And then I put it out there on Facebook Marketplace under the area that it's in. So let's say we get a property signed in Brandon. Okay, first thing I do is I get a good house. Let's say it's worth 200 and I got it signed for 100 and it needs 15,000 in repairs. So I'm going to put that into the Brandon. I'm going to get my business page on I'm going to get my business page on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, and I am going to then advertise in those local communities, the garage sales, online marketplace. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people. You can reach 250,000 people in a minute, and there's tons of cash buyers that are on there. Okay, tons. Okay, for every house you list on Facebook Marketplace at the right price, that's a good attractive number, you're going to make 3 to 5 buyers on every one you list. Okay, so it's so easy to find cash buyers. Don't call around. People call me all the time. They're like, where do you like to buy? Where do you like to sell? First of all, they don't realize that we're all wholesalers most of the time on Facebook Market or Google, and we're looking for the homeowner to find us, not other wholesalers that can't find their property, can't sell their properties. So just put it on Facebook Marketplace. That's one good way to do it. Another good way to do it is take your business page on Facebook and join these other wholesaling groups in the state. I'm in Florida, so in the state of Florida. And you'll see people post, hey, any cash buyers out there in Orlando? And there'll be 15 people that post their email address. Yes, here, send me your properties, blah, blah, blah. You can just go on there and start copying down people's email addresses and sending them your properties if you get one in Orlando. I'll buy from here to Tokyo, I tell them. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or $1 million. It doesn't matter. As long as the price is right and it's attractive, you're going to find cash buyers. Okay? I use the example of a Ferrari. These Ferrari people are very advocate people. They're car people. They're gung-ho about their Ferraris or whatever, the Corvette people. And if you get a Corvette worth $100,000 when it's all fixed up and you buy it for 20 and it only needs 30 to be in great condition, you're going to get all these guys from the Corvette place calling you to want the Corvette. Same with houses, no different. Okay? Do not go on Google and call those people, because every time you go on Google, it charges those companies $100 or so. Okay, go on to the maps section and you can find them, and it's free. Just go onto the maps area in the middle and hit their number, and you can call them from there. But don't call them from the ad. It costs a lot of money. Also, you can find cash buyers on the MLS if you want to, if you have access to it. I'm not a realtor, but I have access to it to just look for data. And you can look up the house in the area and see in the column where it says buyers and see if it's a real estate agent. It'll say cash. And you can find those guys that way if you need to be. But the easiest way to do it is just take your time and find the motivated seller and get the contract locked up. That's the easiest way to do it. And then once you lock it up, you put it on Facebook Marketplace in the beginning, okay, and start advertising your property, and you're going to get tons of cash buyers. Even leave it up there after it sells for a week or so, and you'll get a couple more. Okay, you can also do not call the bandit sign people. We buy houses, bandit signs. Hey, do you buy properties? They're probably not going to do it. I mean, you don't even have a property to sell. So what's the purpose of getting them? They might say, I only buy in Georgia, and you never get a house in Georgia. There's buyers in every county and every city probably across the country. You don't need to find them. They'll find you when you get your house, okay? So focus on the motivated seller. If you take all the time trying to find a buyer and focus it on the seller, okay, and get that price right, the buyers will come to you all day long, okay? So don't focus so much on the buyers and calling people like these courses say. I'm gonna start keeping track of these courses that call me. I get at least one call every 3 days from these people that are in the beginning, and I try to teach them a little bit on the phone, but it takes a little bit of time. But to find your cash buyers, get a house signed with the motivated seller at the right price, okay? And look at the video I have before here on how to find the ARV so you know what price to get it under, okay? And that will teach you how to find cash buyers. It's very, very, very easy. They're out there everywhere. So don't worry about that so much. Let's worry about getting the house signed from the sellers at the right price, and then we'll find the buyers. It's easy when you get it at that point, okay? I'll show you, I can show you what I do on here. If I go on to Facebook Marketplace and I go on to my, that's definitely not mine. This thing's all changed around for me, so I'm kind of, all right. Here's my business page. And, here's a house in Dade City. I posted online, okay, along with my other videos. But here's another house. Posted this one online in the area. I also posted on my business page. But you take these houses and you put them on the area. This was in Holiday, okay? And, you'll get, here's another one. KM Home Buyers, blah, 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 right here. You can find these houses anywhere and you put them in the area that it's in. So you could go on to, let's say I found one in Valrico. You go Valrico. I don't know if you guys can see this. Online yard sale site. Well, you got 58,000 people in that group right there. 58,000 people in the Valrico group. As soon as you find a house and you get it under contract, post it in there. You're gonna get tons of cash buyers in there. You'll probably get 3 or 4 people. You might even get a person that just wants to buy it. Okay? Stop stressing about the cash buyers. Focus all your attention. That's all as wholesalers try to do, is focus our attention on signing a motivated seller. After that, it's a little bit easy, okay? This is Mark. That's it, really. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. Today is Saturday around 10 in the morning, right before college football. Hopefully you guys are up. I will be releasing my videos at 10 a.m. the first and third Saturday of every month, okay? Thank you for watching. This is Mark with KM Home Buyers Wholesaling. You be the boss. Thank you.